Hi guys, my name is Johnstan, and for today, I'm going to teach you guys how to pick a song for online K-pop audition. So this applies for the vocals and the rapper. So there are a few things that I want you guys to actually think before you can choose a song. So as you guys know, through the online audition, that song or whatever you have chosen is very crucial because that's the only thing that represents you, and they can only base on how you sing, how you rap, or even how you dance, and get to know a little bit more about you. So this song choice is so important for this K-pop audition. You cannot just pick one at whim. You cannot just pick one just because I like it a lot or my favorite singer is singing this, a lot of people are singing this. So please do not do that. Okay, so there are 5 questions that I want you guys to ask yourself before you pick a song. So this is actually how to pick a song selection for dummies. So if you are a very musically inclined kind of person and you have a lot of musical background, what I'm saying might be very basic for you because I'm not going to go into the classification of voices like tenor, alto, soprano. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to ask 5 simple questions before you derive whether this song selection is suitable for you or not. So the first simple question is, can you hit the note? So depending on the range of your voice, whether you can or cannot hit the note is really important. If you can't hit the note, it's definitely no-go for you. And also choose the part where you want to show, which is choose the area of the song that you can hit the note. For example, there are some parts where my weakness is I can't hit the low notes. I would not sing the low notes inside the audition film, okay? You can have about 1 minute or less. So this is where you just put parts where you can hit the higher notes, and this is your audition tape. Don't put in those that you can't hit, okay? You don't need to do the entire song, you don't need to do the rap if you can't rap. If even the bridge is too difficult for you, or if the chorus is too difficult for you, don't do that. Just pick somewhere that you can hit the note. Number 2, can you understand the lyrics? Okay, there are many times where people just pick based on their preference and they don't even know what does the lyric means, okay? And for example, even for a simple song like Blackpink, we are the lovesick girls. Do you even understand what is lovesick? Do you totally understand that? You know, okay, maybe it's a Korean song, okay, with Korean lyrics. Have you actually looked at the meaning of the lyrics? 세상에서 나보다 예쁜, 세상에서 나보다 착한. So actually that lyrics meant there's no one prettier than me and there's no one kinder than me, you know? Have you ever thought about all of this before you sang the lyrics? Imagine you're just saying some vulgarities in another language. I mean, just saying that there's no Korean vulgarities, but it's kind of weird, right? If you don't even know what you're singing and you're just singing it's a thing, you know? It's very important for you to understand what the lyrics means, especially if it's in a foreign language, or even if it's in English. All the more you should look into the lyrics, okay? I mean, this is something that you should be able to handle or master. At least go and understand what it means and how you should sing it. But of course, it also comes with different interpretation, okay? You can try out different ways, and I think that you just find an experiment formula that works for you. I still feel that at the end of the day, if you don't understand the lyrics, then don't go and sing something that you have totally no understand. So there are always hidden traps inside the lyrics where you might or not discover them, and when you do, and when you interpret them, it is a whole new world. I urge you guys to actually explore the meanings of the lyrics before you jump into a song. Number 3, can you actually relay your emotions or the stories when you are singing the song? Okay, so after you have understood the lyrics, right, can you actually sing the emotions? Okay, for example, Alicia Keys, if you just sang it some people want diamond rings, so I'm just got everything, everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. I mean, yes, I've gotten everything down, I know the lyrics. Do I really relate anything? There wasn't any emotion out of it. So with emotions, right, think about a moment where you are desperate. Think about you wanted somebody so much, and then try to just dissolve it into the song. Some people want diamond rings, want everything, everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Can you see the emotion that I was trying to portray? So actually I was trying to think of fried chicken. I really want to eat fried chicken. So like, I mean, yes, this is not really like romantic, but I mean, this is a desire. Like, everything means nothing if I ain't got you, fried chicken. Yeah, okay, I mean, like, that aside, sometimes if you can't like think about romantic stuff, think about like physical stuff. Like, I want that Wii, that Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, that iPhone 11, iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's also a want, okay, although it's a little bit different, but this can help you in your emotions as well, okay? Just doesn't really have to be like, I'm so heartbreak, okay? It can be like, I've dropped an ice cream before I was about to eat it. My favorite bakery closed before I could even buy the bread. You know, these are like depressed feelings, upset feelings that you can also put into. So I would urge you to put life experience that you have encountered into your lyrics when you are singing them. Think about them, and this will help you so much with portraying your emotions, okay? I think this worked for me. I don't know how it will work for you, but let me guys know if this works for you. Okay, so number 4, whether you have the power to drive the song or not, okay? So there are some songs, right, they require a lot of power, and depending on your vocal type, you might not be able to drive power. Like example for me, right, my voice is not really a very powerhouse type. So in terms of power, I'll just describe it as someone with slightly thicker vocal cords, and you can actually vibrate a lot more faster and stronger than what I can do. So I can pretend to have a power vocal sound if I make my vocal cords thicker, but that's very strenuous on me and it doesn't sound that good. So I would just suggest that you pick a song that you can actually drive the right amount of power. So let's say if I had to do something like Adele's like Set Fire to the Rain. Set fire to the rain. I don't think I can do that because I'll just sound very weak. Okay, that is not suitable for the power. I don't really have that kind of power, you know. I don't know, I guess like for powerhouse songs, I can only think about Ailee, Mamamoo, K-Will, Lehigh. So these songs, I feel that they need a certain amount of power. If you're not a powerhouse, please don't attend these songs. And I can't attend these songs well because of my vocal type. If you don't have the power to drive the song, don't do that. So just pick something else. So the 5th and final point is, can you bring something different to this song? Like for example, we all interpret things differently. I mean, based on the emotions, based on the understanding of the lyrics. So you have a different understanding and interpretation of this song. And when you sing it, right, can you bring something different? Like for example, based on my previous audition judging videos, you can see that some people sang different songs differently, and that was very refreshing because everyone have a different understanding of lyrics and how it should be voiced. Like even for example, We Are There from Exit, right? So like you can do it as a very acoustic version, like 자꾸 위아래다 흔들린다. Why don't you know, don't you know, don't you know? See, like the low parts I can't really hear. 자꾸 위아래다 흔들린다. Why don't you know, don't you know, don't you know? So it becomes very different, okay? I've slowed down the tempo and I have like gave it a lot more nuances. Went from like high fast pace to like very acoustic version. So this gives you like a totally different sense, okay? And I've seen this version from Can I See Your Voice, and this group of singers, they sang it such a different rendition. I loved it so much. So they changed it to like a more rock version, okay? And it was so cool. So I'm just trying to say that, can you bring a different flavor of the song? You know, it's very interesting to hear a different type of like vocal doing different like genre of songs. Of course it must be compatible. Like even there are some parts like I want to cheat, right? Because I know that I cannot hit that low note, I start off with a higher note so that when I go down, it is my lower octave, but it's not their octave. And you don't need to sing exactly the same octave as them. As long as you start out one higher or one lower, just maintain that and go throughout that octave, like around the up and downs of it, okay? Don't go like too far away. Suddenly there's such a weird drop, right? So always maintain like that octave and just around there, so when you sing it's not so awkward, like it doesn't sound like two different people singing. It's not a duet, you know. Even if it's for rapping, like you still need to look at all these things, like whether the musicality, the lyrics, do you understand them? And of course, like additional tip for rappers is that you need to have a little bit of a spice, your spunk, right? Like where does your attitude come from, you know? You can do it based on every time when the word ends or when the phrase ends. Like you can make a little like a little rhyme, and then the way you say it, like rhyme time, prime time, rhyme time. Use that same sound or that nasal voice or whatever part of the body that you're using. Just do it so that there is a little, I don't know, like a hook or something. So this shows the contrast of what you have been rapping, you know, like it's like a normal line and then there's a certain keyword that you want to emphasize, you know. So just put more strength into it, bite the words harder, and just say it like you're a badass. And I think that this will make your rap so much better. Guys, that's all I have for you guys for selecting a K-pop song for your online audition. So this is mainly for vocals, but there are some tips for rappers as well. And then I hope that you guys can learn something out of this. I cannot really give you explicitly the songs that you should choose from because you should know yourself better than me. I can't just base on a certain song type and just match you. This will be disastrous. So if you were to look at a song, go through the 5 questions. If you can actually handle 3 or 4 of the questions, I think this is a decent song that you can pick. And then choose the right parts to sing for your online audition, and I think you're good to go. And also, if you want more personalized answers, you can get into my Patreon. You just need to pay a little amount and then I can give you like a tailor-made kind of answer and try to help you with where is the problems of your audition tapes or where to actually improve further. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this video, do give me a like and also comment down below what kind of other tips I should share with you guys. Also remember to join my Kazue family by subscribing to me on the notification bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. Also, I have made a Facebook group chat. I just want to have a closer and more like bonded kind of community. So if you guys are interested, do join the Facebook group below. And there are some questions you need to ask because there might be some imposters out there. You need to actually fulfill all the questions before you can join into the group, and you can ask more questions there and you can actually have other people answer you as well. So I just want you guys to, like, you know, help each other as well. You are not in this journey alone, and I hope that you guys can be closer to being a K-pop idol or K-pop trainee. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!